Hello, my name is Mariana and this is a reading today for Leo. So Leo, I've done your reading with my own deck, one that I made a few years ago, and it's been guiding me, so I hope these cards today guide you too. And it's really interesting, your cards today, it has this weird message in it about going grocery shopping or something like that, and it feels like, you know, it could be a meeting, a really random meeting at a supermarket, for instance, with someone you haven't seen for a while, and it's almost like this instant recognition and it's like this uplifting meeting that it's just this, okay, it's a chance encounter. That's how it's coming through. It's a chance encounter with maybe a friend or a cousin or just someone that you haven't seen in a while, and it uplifts you. It just makes you wonder. It's this very beautiful, yeah, it's very beautiful. It seems like it's this, when people come from different sides and they meet and they talk and then they go their separate ways, but they are changed, right? Because of that meeting. It feels like that you're reading today. So, Leo, we start off with the Nine of Wands, and this card opening your reading has nothing to do with the traditional burden or carrying a lot of weight on your shoulders, right? From the traditional meaning of of tarot. So for you, what came through? I'm sorry about the noise. These helicopters are so annoying and so loud. I wish I could dim them down, but anyway, they're going away. Okay, so let's get back to the card. This Nine of Wands for you, Leo, they're talking about an aisle, a specific aisle in this grocery shopping or this supermarket that you're going, or just, it doesn't need to be a supermarket, it's just how it's coming through. That's why I'm saying that. But it could be playing out in your life as a place where you go very often, or a place that it's part of your day-to-day, and there's this very specific place within the place, it's like this, yeah, it's coming through a place and within the place. So how it was coming through very auditory for me was ninth aisle, perhaps, and maybe if this is a supermarket, there is this ninth aisle that I have no idea what it means, but maybe it means something for you, Leo. But today it was coming through this, all of these ones, you being this one in the center, walking along this corridor with offers or products on both sides, right? You choosing. It's almost like it's like just this day-to-day, very boring kind of activity, right? Just, it's like running errands for the day, and not really paying much attention to what you're doing, just being there, right? With the Nine of Wands. But today, the image of these ones, the symbols, right, came through as flowers. So a corridor of flowers. Perhaps you're buying flowers, who knows? But maybe this is so specific that's going to be for one person only, but I have to say what's coming to me, right? So this is you walking along this corridor, this ninth aisle, and now this is almost like your inner thoughts. It's like here it's showing me the bigger picture. It's almost like I'm seeing you from up above, right? Walking along this corridor on a supermarket, buying flowers. I know it's super specific, but here, So, the Queen of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Page of Cups. This is your internal process. This is your thought process. This is how you are, you know, coming as the Queen of Pentacles, very practically doing something, right? Running an errand, going grocery shopping, because you have to, right? This Queen of Pentacles is very determined that it's almost like that is her obligation. So she's just going, she's doing, she's fulfilling her responsibility, perhaps as a mother, because, you know, these two cards, the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups, sorry, came through as a child, perhaps a daughter or a son of yours, if that's it, if that is your case, right? You'll know if that resonates. I know it's very specific today, but I don't know what is going on with the cards or the messages lately, but it's been very specific. So anyway, I just have to deliver the message. Maybe you are a mother and you have an only child, and you know the child is there with you, right? But with this Moon card in the middle is so interesting and fascinating to me, how these symbols communicate in a very subtle kind of way. So, you know, being this very practical image that was shown to me, you buying flowers or grocery shopping on a regular day, right? Very basic, very mundane. And these two characters being very clear to me, you know, a mother figure and a child. But with this Moon card, you know, the Moon can be a very maternal figure too, emphasizing this one, your care for this little one. But today, okay, it could be this scenario, but what I'm sensing underneath the surface with this Moon card is that although you are fulfilling your practical duties, right? You are being very responsible. If you are a mother and you just have to go buy food, you are doing that, and you are taking care of your loved one, of your child. But I feel like it's not that there are hidden desires of yours. It's almost like while you are doing such mundane chores, right, as going through your day and having to just run errands that include perhaps going to the supermarket, this Moon card is talking about how you drift away. It's almost like it's a simultaneous thing, right? You are fulfilling your duties as a mother, as a responsible adult, but at the same time, your spirit, your unconscious mind, or your intuition is being taken somewhere else with the Moon, somewhere that is not planted here, someone that is not somewhere. Did I say someone? Somewhere that is not physical, right? The Moon talks about it's coming through as a very foggy mystery. It's almost like this mysterious and ethereal kind of realm, right? Where there is no, it's like it's like the realm of potential, the realm of dreams, right? And so, although you have this very practical responsibility to fulfill, and you are doing so, with the Moon card, your unconscious mind, your unconscious being, your spirit is working on behalf of you, right? On this other realm. And, you know, because these two cards, and it's beautiful because it's also talking about the relationship between motherhood and children, right? Having children. So perhaps if you are not yet a mother, right? And this could play out with both genders. If you are a man that wants to be a dad, this could be playing out. You'll know how it resonates. Just adapt to your situation. But anyway, so because these are, you know, these two very feminine energies, I'm going with the flow and just representing it, mentioning it as, you know, motherhood and feminine energies. So the moon being this natural maternal figure, and this relationship between the mother, the queen, and the page, the mother and the child, and this child being the child of cups, the page of cups, it just says that whoever this child is, if it is already here, if it's already been born, or if it's just a potential that you're dreaming about, right, unconsciously, I feel like this child is just pure love. It's just pure love, right? A child that is pure love, that is not a single spot of evil or bad intention within them. They're just such a, they have a big heart, but they have like a, it's like they have never been spoiled, or they have never known anything that is a lower level energy. It's like they're very high frequency, they're very elevated, their spirit is very elevated. That's what I mean, right? And so maybe this is what you're dreaming about, right? Connecting with a child that hasn't been born yet, and you're wishing for it. You're connecting in this unconscious, dreamy state, right? While you are grocery shopping, you know? Okay, so, but as I said, I feel like in this aisle, this ninth aisle, whatever you're going there to get or to buy, you know, as a very regular, usual part of your day, I feel like there is someone that you're meeting because of this row. So we have the Queen of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. So as I said, you're this one, right? The Queen of Pentacles. So you came with a very practical side of you first, right? But also very dreamy, right? Allowing your mind to drift away from your responsibilities. But meeting this one, because as I said, you know, here you are, it's like this is the scenario, this is the scene that I as the reader am seeing from above, right? I am just having this privilege perspective of seeing both of you meeting, right? You, the Queen of Pentacles, meeting this Queen of Wands. So it feels like, and maybe, you know, if this isn't a supermarket, for instance, it feels like this could be their realm, their territory, right? Because it's the Nine of Wands and they're coming as the Queen of Wands. So if it is a supermarket, for instance, you know, they're very familiar with the place. They already know it's like their regular place to go shopping. You know what I say? You know what I mean? It's like they really own that place. And maybe you'll know how it is, but I feel like this is their territory and you are walking into their territory. But I feel like they come with such benevolent and almost like, it's almost like they're, you know, because you are in this very dreamlike state, although you are doing a very practical something, right? Buying something, your mind is elsewhere, your spirit is elsewhere. And so when you meet this one, I feel like it's almost like this not a shock, but it surprises you, right? Because this one has a lot of energy, right? Being the Queen of Wands and you being the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like somehow you are the quiet one in comparison to this one. So they could be very loud and they could be very happy to see you, but they come with a lot of energy that in actuality they're bringing you balance, they're bringing you alignment. It's almost like they come in to remind you of the order of things with the Six of Pentacles in the middle. And it's unconscious, right? Because it's through their energy, right? In their territory. I feel like because they feel so comfortable in this place within the place, that they're happy that you're there too. You know, for them, it's a happy coincidence. For you, it's a little bit startling, but it doesn't carry weight. It doesn't carry any sort of burden. On the contrary, it brings these two sixes, right? And it's very quick because of the Six of Swords. It feels to me like it's this chance meeting between you with someone that you haven't seen in a long while, perhaps. And they're very happy to see you. And you are a little bit more pragmatic, Leo. But I feel like it's such a beautiful exchange of energies between the both of you, right? With the Six of Pentacles, that I feel like it's okay. So how it's coming through, it's like it had to happen physically. You had to look into each other's eyes. You had to meet. You had to bump into each other in a very bodily kind of sense, right? In order for you to both be moved by this encounter, right? Because as I said, it was like this coming from opposite ends of the aisle and meeting and just exchanging a few interactions, a few words, or, you know, hugs and stuff. And then going your separate ways, but being forever changed, being forever uplifted, feeling very harmonious, both of you, right? Very energized, both of you. And it's interesting because I feel like somehow you were drifting with the moon, right, to this unknown territory. And meeting this one, it's almost like you're reminded of where you are, of where you stand, right? Very, very practically speaking, it's almost like you were daydreaming, you were escaping to this daydream, but unconsciously doing so. And then meeting this one, it's almost like a way for you to remember what you were doing or what you were in this, what you were automatically doing, right, without even thinking about, but being something that enriches both of you, I feel. And going your separate ways, you know, just going along with your days, with your day, both of you, right, with the Six of Swords. So this is really interesting. I wonder what it has to do with, you know, you drifting away and then being reminded of where you are. So if it's resonating with you and you want to continue with me to the extended, I'm going to pull more cards to see where this is going. This ninth aisle, all of this enigmatic energy, but feels very uplifting and very harmonious. So I'm going to pull more cards, and also I'm going to pull from the astrological runes that I made as a final guidance for you, Leo. So if you want to continue to the extended with me, I'll be happy to see you. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.